Seuss-isms, a guide to life for those just starting out and those already on their way, by Dr. Seuss. For those just starting out, be true to yourself. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where you go. Oh, the places you'll go. Surround yourself with good people, but the yeps on the steps. Their great fun is to have around, and so are many, many other friends that I have found. There's a wallet in my pocket. Listen to good advice. When he spoke the great words of wisdom, as he sat there on that chair, to eat these things, said my uncle, but must exercise great care. You must exercise great care. You may swallow down what's solid, but you must spit out the air. My uncle Twelliger on the art of eating popovers. Think before you speak. My father had warned me, don't babble, don't bray, for you never can tell who might hear what you say. My father had warned me, boy, button your lip, and I guess that I should have. I made a bad slip. Steak for supper. Tell the truth. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. Respect your elders. You must not hop on pop. Hop on pop. Focus. This is no time for play. This was no time for fun. This was no time for games. There was work to be done. The Cat in the Hat comes back. Don't be afraid to accept help. I floated 12 days without toothpaste or soap. I practically almost have given up hope when someone up high shouted, "Here, catch the rope!" Then I knew that my troubles had come to an end, and I climbed up the rope calling, "Thank you, my friend." I had trouble in getting to Sala Salu. Expect the unexpected. I heard a strange peep, and when I took a quick look, and you know what I saw with the look that I took, a bird laid an egg on my rhythmic book. Marco comes late. Face up to the asverty. But I've bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. I had trouble in getting to Sala Salu. Don't obsess. This spot, it was driving me out of my mind. What a spot for my fellow to find. My troubles were growing, the way it kept going. Where should it go next? There was no way of knowing. The strange shirt spot. Be careful, so I said to myself. Now I'll just have to be smart to be twice as careful and be twice as smart. I'll watch out for trouble in front and back sections, aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I had trouble in getting to Sala Salu. Try new things. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Green eggs and ham. Oh, I love this book. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Then, just when I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trap door. I popped my head out. The great sky was sky blue, and I knew from the flowers that I'd finally come through to the banks of the wonderful river. Wahoo! I had trouble in getting to Seuss-isms. Be flexible. The bus stop was there, and that part was just fine. But tacked on a stick, it was a very small sign saying, "Notice to passengers using our line. We are sorry to say that our driver, Butch Mayers, ran over 4 nails and has punctured all tires. So, until further notice, the 442 cannot possibly take you to Seuss-isms. But I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet. Signed, Bus Line President, Horse P. Sweet. I had trouble getting getting to Seuss-isms." Take chances. The places I hiked to. The roads that I rambled to find the best eggs that have ever been scrambled. If you want to get eggs you can't buy at a store. You have to do things you never thought of before. Scrambled egg supper. Expand your horizons. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. I can read with my eyes shut. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the prize. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. I can read with my eyes shut. Embrace the mysteries of life, 'cause you can never tell what goes on down below. The pool might be bigger than you or I know. McElligot's Pool. I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce these right. Brainstorm. Think, think, she cried. Her thinker-upper gave a snorty snort. A snorty snore. It started thunking as it never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight. She cried, "Thunk, thunk some more." The glunk that got thunk. Study. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice. You can learn about the price of ice. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts, or kangaroo collars. I can read with my eyes shut. These are all from Dr. Seuss books, I hope. Make a plan. Do you ever sit and fidget when you don't know what to do? Everybody gets the fidgets, even me and you. Hunches and bunches. Go the extra mile, so you see. There's no end to the things you might know, depending how far beyond zebra you go. On beyond zebra. Think outside the box. And that is the letter I use to spell Zets. It whose nose is so high that most nobody pats it. So, to get there and to do it, I built an invention. The 3-seater Zatsit nose petting extension. On beyond zebra. Work hard and play hard, but it's hard work being king, and if he does his work well, if he wants to have a bit of fun, sure, let him have it. The King Stilts. Be grateful when you think things are bad, when you feel sour and blue, when you start to get mad. You should do what I do. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you're really quite lucky. Some people are so much more. Oh, ever so much more. So muchly, much, much more unlucky than you. Did I ever tell you how lucky you are? Put your best foot forward. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet, feet. How many, many feet you meet. The foot book. I'm going to be reading this later. Embrace your strengths. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness. I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. Happy birthday to you. Be proud of who you are, of all the shapes we might have been. I say hooray for the shapes we're in, the shape of me and the other stuff. Be proactive. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. The Lorax. Go green. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water. And feed it fresh air. Grow a forest. Protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all his friends may come back. The Lorax. Check out the competition. You have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Happy birthday to you. Remain humble. The rabbit felt mighty important that day on top of the hill in the sun where he lay. He felt so important up there on that hill that he started in bragging as the animals will. The big brag. Be patient. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch and make elegance pull. Multitask. I can hold the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish and the rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail I can hold a red fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. The Cat in the Hat. Learn to improvise. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since the reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said. If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. How the Grinch stole Christmas. Think big. My new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will make people talk, will make people gawk at the strangest odd creatures that ever did walk. I'll get for my zoo a new sort of hen who roosts in another hen's top knot, and then another one roots. Then in the top knot of his, and another in his, and another in his, and so forth and upward and onward. Gee whiz, if I ran the zoo. Don't yell. I do not like this one, so yell. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I put him out. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Treat everyone as your equal. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneerches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that sneeches are sneeches, and no kind of sneech is the best on the beaches. Oh, that's confusing. The sneeches. Remember the little guy. It is good. I have someone to help me, he said, right here in my tiny hat on the top of my head. It is good that I have him here with me today. He helps me a lot, this little cat, eh? the Cat in the Hat comes back. Pat yourself on the back. Come on, open your mouth and sound awe at the sky. Shout up at the top of your voice. I am I. Me, I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. Happy birthday to you. Take a walk on the wild side. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Welcome. Know how to make an entrance. What an opening night. What a night. What a sight. I'll hoist up the curtains. The crowds will crowd in, and my circus McGurkus will promptly begin. With a welcoming toot on my welcoming horn, by my horn tooting apes from the jungles of Jorn, 'cause where the very best horn tooting apes are all born, 'cause the very fresh air there is fine for their lungs, and some of those fellows have 2 or 3 tongues, if I ran the circus. Be a good host. You couldn't say scat, 'cause that wouldn't be right. You couldn't shout scram, because that isn't polite. A host has to put up with all kinds of pest, for a host above all must be nice to his guest. So you'd try hard to smile, and you'd try to look sweet, and you'd go right on looking for moose moss to eat. Thidwick the big-hearted moose. Know when to call it a night. Tomorrow will come, they'll go back into their chore. They'll start on the road, zizzer looking, zoofing once more. But tonight they've forgotten, their feet are so sore. And that's what the wonderful nighttime is for. Dr. Seuss's Sleep Book. Indulge. I could eat a goose moose burger, 15 pickles and a purple plum, donuts, dumplings, blueberry bumplings, chocolate, mush, super sweet, ham stew, watermelon, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, the things that I could eat. The Cat in the Hat Songbook. Don't overindulge. Silly Sammy Slick sipped 6 sodas and got sick. Dr. Seuss's ABCs. Age gracefully. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in. You're only old once. Uphold justice. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. Yertle the turtle. Let freedom ring. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. Yertle the turtle. Be loyal. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. Oh, that's funny. Horton hatches the egg. Cherish diversity. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Never underestimate the power of one. A person's a person no matter how small. Horton hears a who. Or the power of song. The chief Yokurio had sent them to meet me along with the right side up song girls to greet me. They sang, "Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter," and they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. The Butter Battle Book. Search for meaning. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't done He hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, just means a little bit more. How the Grinch stole Christmas. Open your heart. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. How the Grinch stole Christmas. And always remember, and you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3.4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains of the places you'll go. And those already on their way. Everything you'll ever need to know about life can be found in this collection of inspiring quotes and unforgettable illustrations from countless Dr. Seuss classics. Thank you so much for reading Seuss-isms by Dr. Seuss with me. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Dr. Seuss books.